Over the years, I have tried many different ways to make backgrounds. For example, the styrofoam, silicone and coco fiber technique. Looks okay, but doesn't last and the smell lingers forever. The spray foam with clay technique works for a bit, but the heavy misting eventually washes the clay away. Even cork bark panels feel flat and impersonal to me. So I kept asking myself, what is an easy and safe way to make a background? That question took me back to a visit I made to Malmö Museum. Walking through their exhibits, I couldn't help but stop and look at all the different layouts. The creativity, the different textures, colors and shapes. Every display felt alive because of the 3D effect. I remember thinking, how do they build all this? What materials do they use? And why is this fish so flat? So I reached out to the staff, and that's when they told me about this Danish company called Make. I later discovered that Make had built a 25-meter-long tree at Museum in Gothenburg. And not just trees, but bridges, backgrounds, even terrariums inside fallen logs. And the best part, it's 100% safe and non-toxic. Plus, there's no limit to what you can create. You can shape it, paint it, and detail it however you want, even underwater. Make has sent me a big batch of their products for Project Leo, where I'll recreate a slice of Costa Rica right here in my basement. But before tackling something this big, I want to experiment on a much smaller scale. So right now, you and I are going to figure out exactly how this product works together. I'm honestly very excited because this could potentially revolutionize the way of making backgrounds. I must say, I really love their logo. It's like the dumb guy from Night at the Museum, you know.
You give me gum.
Anyway, this is the star of the show. It's the moldable decoration concrete. And what's so special about this concrete is that it's 3 times stronger than normal. You can get a clay-like consistency so you can shape it infinitely. Whether you're making backgrounds, fake rocks, branches, or even a vase for your mom, there's literally no limit to what you can create. Or should I say, there's literally no limit to what you can make. No, that was tacky. These products makes everything even more special. Once you have made your sculpture or your background, you use color fix together with your pigment of choice and you paint it. The concrete absorbs this mixture, making it super resistant and durable, even underwater. So if you were to make something for your aquarium, once everything is cured and dried properly, it's safe to use straight away. It won't alter your water parameters. But enough babbling, let's go and try it.
Murdoch, I'm coming to get you.
This glass enclosure is our test subject of the day. However, we cannot simply stick it to the glass. So I'm siliconing a thick piece of styrofoam to the back and both sides and let it cure overnight. The next day I began carving it. My vision here is to keep it very thick at the top and then it goes very thin as we go down. Here's the final result. Now, let's mise en place the concrete products. To get the right consistency, I mix 5 parts powder with 1 part water and mix it for 3 minutes. This way, we get that perfect clay-like consistency that we can manipulate however we want. I first apply a thin layer, just to have a surface to work on. To follow the instructions properly, you should let the first layer dry and then add the second decorative layer. But I don't have that patience today. The second layer is where you can get creative. If I'm not happy with how I carved the styrofoam, I can completely ignore that. And let's say I want to add like a small little, just a shelf here or something. Just a little textural difference, you know, between the rocks. I can just simply create whatever I want with this. This is amazing. I'm going to use this for all my backgrounds moving forward. So I'm pretty happy about this. I was really positively surprised of how easy it was to make it look nice. As is, I think it looks too concretey. I want to add some texture and I've chosen some rocks here that I think has really nice texture. So what happens if we take, for instance, this one and just kind of press it in. See if we take this cork bark right here. Just lightly press it into it like that. If you let the second layer dry for an hour, you can come back and shape it, carve it, and detail it to your liking. In fact, Eric the creator went to Costa Rica and made a silicone mold of a kapok tree in the jungle and brought it back to Sweden, to then press into the concrete tree and get that perfect texture.
So it's been 24 hours now and the background has completely changed color.
However, it's not gonna look like this for long because now we need to mix some colors.
And the colors I've chosen are white, black, green and brown. I'm gonna do this in a very small batch.
I played around with different colors and tried to create highlights and shadows and left it to dry overnight. The day after the background was ready. Since this was the first try and the prototype, I was very pleased with the results. That being said, it's not perfect. I know I can do much better than this, but I'm glad I tried this first before doing it on a much larger scale.